Hey there! Today I am bringing you a keto disappointments video. These videos I like to share so that you guys can kind of learn from my experiences, or hopefully it helps you in some way. I like to try a lot of different keto products, but as we all know, keto products can be expensive and they aren't always the best tasting. I think a lot of keto products make some promises they can't quite fulfill. So in these videos, I like to share my experience with some keto products that I have tried and let you know my thoughts. So hopefully you guys can save your money or just have more information to make a better decision for you. So without further ado, I will go ahead and get into the disappointments this month. The first keto disappointment I was pretty surprised about. High Key has a new plant-based protein cereal. It is keto as well, but it's not their zero net carb cereal, which kind of looks like Rice Krispie treats. It's more like a Cheerio kind of shape, and it is really awful in my opinion. It's so hard. It has like a wheat kind of taste to it. And I don't think it's sweet at all. I really didn't like this one. I think it's a little bit cheaper than other keto cereals. I think their other cereal, the Rice Krispie shaped one, is like $10. And I think this one was $7, but I think I'm going to use it as a granola. I'm going to chop it up because it's so hard. I'm going to chop it up and put it like in yogurt as like a crunch in yogurt. But otherwise, I wouldn't have it for cereal. I might not even be able to eat it as a granola because it tastes like wheat and it's really weird and off-putting. I think someone would probably describe that wheat taste as like a cardboard taste, like the flavor. It's not pleasant. I don't think it's worth the try. The next keto disappointment is the Perfect Keto marshmallow bars. I think they're called Mallow Munch. It's like a Rice Krispie treat kind of bar. I had really high hopes for this, but it just wasn't right. It was very sticky and didn't have like a great marshmallow flavor. Also, the like Rice Krispie bits in it was a lot like the High Key cereal, where it's just like hard. So it's just like hard and sticky. I was really disappointed. I had such high hopes for the marshmallow kind of thing, but it was just a swing and a miss for me. The next keto disappointment is the Legendary Foods keto pastry. I tried another flavor. You know, I've tried a couple in the past and did not like it. I wanted to try the chocolate sundae, I think it was, and it just tasted like chemicals. It's just not good. I don't know. Legendary Foods is just kind of hit or miss for me. I really like their peanut butter, but their toaster pastries just taste too fake for me. So I don't even think I finished it. I think I had a bite and my boyfriend had a bite, and then I think that was it. And I really don't like wasting food, so that kind of says a lot. But yeah, if I were you, I would skip the Legendary Foods keto pastries. It's not what you're expecting. The next keto disappointment is the Rebel ice cream sandwiches. I had such high hopes for these. They weren't horrible, but they just weren't good, and they were definitely not worth the money. I think I had spent like $10 on a box of, I think, 3 sandwiches. Crazy expensive. And basically the ice cream was really hard and the cookie would get really soft and mushy. So it just wasn't a great combination, because if you let it sit out for a little bit so that the ice cream got softer, the cookie would get mushy. And then the cookie in and of itself didn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. It was really just like a soft texture. And then the ice cream was just kind of bland because it was just like a vanilla ice cream. It wasn't anything special. So for me, I didn't care for it. I did not think it was worth the money. I'm not a super big fan of ice cream sandwiches in the first place, but I still feel like this one just missed the mark. I think it's hard to make a keto ice cream sandwich because of the cookie aspect, and then keto ice creams tend to be harder than other ice creams, so I think you have a tough balance between making sure that the ice cream is not too hard to eat and then the cookie's not too soft that it's going to be just mush. So I don't think it's worth the money, but that's just my opinion. The next keto disappointment was something I've been wanting to try for months now. It's called Mountain Dew Major Melon. I love fruity things, fruity drinks, fruity foods, fruity desserts. I love anything fruity. So to see a zero sugar fruity Mountain Dew, I really wanted to try it. I've heard it's really good. So I tried it and it was just not what I was expecting. It's a little tart, which is not what I thought of like a watermelon soda, because watermelon's not really sour. So I didn't like that it was sour. If you like sour watermelon, I think you might really like it. But I was expecting just like a sweet, fruity drink, almost like a juice, but like bubbly. But it was just a sour, fruity soda. I didn't like the sour aspect. So unfortunately, that was a bit of a disappointment for me. And I got a whole case. So maybe I can make like a root beer float or something, but with the watermelon soda. Anyways, guys, keep in mind that these are just my opinions. I try to share my opinion just so it can kind of give you a little bit of insight into how you may feel about this. That doesn't mean you're going to agree with me on everything. Taste buds are obviously subjective, so you might like some of these things if you try it. I just want to kind of give you more information because some of these things are really pricey, and I know I personally hate trying something and wasting a bunch of money because it was gross. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you have any feedback or thoughts on these items, if you have any disappointments that you've experienced recently too. I would love to know your guys' thoughts. But that's all I have for you in this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.